Boom shakalaka, 3 insane Bitcoin charts that you definitely do not want to miss. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including 3 insane Bitcoin charts that you definitely don't want to miss. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, it helps out a lot. Now today, Fear and Greed at 70, down from yesterday's 71. The overall market exactly sideways. Bitcoin at 45,311, Ethereum at 2380, BNB at 318, Solana 109, XRP 63 cents, Cardano 61 cents, Avalanche $40, and Dogecoin 9 cents. And Bitcoin, after finding support on this trend line from the end of October, did not have enough steam to break through above the previous trend, but still continuing in a very nice direction. This year has some great things coming for Bitcoin, like the ETF deadline in the very near future, the halving, and the presidential election, all things which generally precede new all-time highs like we see in black here on the chart. And Bitcoin right now is now the #1 blockchain by fees over the last 24 hours, 7 days, and 30 days. Based on the last 30 days, over $4 billion in fees annualized for miners, bullish for miners, and bullish for the security of the network, especially with that spot ETF. Now, some people talk about, hey, price may come down, but evidence here on the Bitcoin cost basis density map that the price may never again drop below $30,000, even in future bear markets. You can see here that when these bands form strong horizontal lines, the price never breaks below there again. The most recent band activity is at $30,000, meaning unlikely that price will ever drop below there. And if we take a look at the 6-month Heikin-Ashi candles for Bitcoin, after 3 downs that look very similar to what we saw here in 2014 and 2015, we have the very beginning of uptrend, which looks very similar. We could be in for a very similar price movement to what we saw in 2016, 2017, which was roughly 100x for Bitcoin. Right now, taking a look at the realized profit and loss ratio to 30-day SMA, we're at levels that historically have measured local cycle peaks. Not big tops, but potentially cycle peaks. This was the summer top back in 2019, but you can see there were just small little blips in 2013 and 2016 on the way up. So maybe a little consolidation before continuing up. But Bitcoin right now has a decent breakout through ascending triangle. The last time this happened, a breakout through the ascending triangle led to a 16.6% rally. Should that occur this time, could send Bitcoin price to $51,000, which is essentially the line in the sand, because that's when the true rally starts. That's when the price gets close enough to previous all-time highs, when Bitcoin breaks the $1 trillion market cap again and gets very close to the market cap of silver. That's when pretty much everything occurs. So should price continue to that area, it likely will not stop long after that. Right here, Bitcoin has entered the bullish territory of the super trend when it touches this red line that is generally all up, parabolic, new all-time highs for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, the last time the ADXDI indicator crossed bullish was almost 8 years ago, back here in 2016, the record 100x rally for Bitcoin. The entire setup is very, very similar, where we have a deviation, a retest, and a break through the top. All of this suggesting we're on the verge of the biggest bull run since 2016, 2017, and could lead to absolutely massive rallies. I mean, I imagine this stuff, I dream about this stuff. 100x for Bitcoin right now, that would be roughly, I don't know, a $4 million Bitcoin. Insane as it sounds, it's certainly possible, especially when you consider Bitcoin has never, in its history, ever, 14 years, done this before. About to have the first ever golden cross on a weekly chart. Has never happened before. This could be the biggest cross ever in Bitcoin's history. Certainly possible. 2024 looking to be a pretty spectacular year for Bitcoin. You can see that after Bitcoin breaks out from this down blue area, well, it's pretty much all up everything looking great from here on out. Could have the next couple of years being amazing. The first two levels, key price levels to take a look at for, would be the 2.4 and 3.2 line right here on the MVRV pricing bands at $52,000 and $70,000 for Bitcoin. Those are the next two price targets for Bitcoin. And we may actually see this top a lot sooner than people expect. Everybody's thinking October, November 2025. But based on this right here, the SMI MFI analysis, this is indicating that we could have, it was only 6 bars from this red dot to the top green dot and 7 bars here. Well, if we have 8 bars, could potentially have a new top September of this year. Keep an eye on that Bitcoin Pi cycle top indicator. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.